So yesterday, Aaron Jones went down with a knee injury against the Chargers, and it honestly looked pretty serious from the way that Jones was reacting. He had a towel over his face as he was being carted off the field, and in my mind, it looked like it was a season-ending injury, likely some kind of ACL tear or something like that. But we have an update that came out a little bit after the game I want to touch on, and it's from both Aaron Jones and Matt LaFleur. Aaron Jones said that if it was an ACL, he'd be done for the season, and he says he caught a break, and he said he hopes it's nothing serious. So it sounds like at least the initial idea is that he didn't tear his ACL, which is good news. They're going to do an MRI soon to see the severity of the injury, but according to Jones, it sounds like it's not a season-ending injury. And then Matt LaFleur also said he doesn't think it's long-term. So it sounds like Aaron Jones and the Packers caught a break. The question still is, though, what is the injury and how long will he be out? Because even if it's not a season-ending injury, the Packers are now 4-6. We have 7 games remaining. So maybe he's out a few weeks. Maybe he's out a week. We don't exactly know right now, but at least according to LaFleur and Aaron Jones, it doesn't sound super serious or season ending, and we'll get more updates coming soon. Now the question is, what will the Packers do at running back? Because Emmanuel Wilson, who is the Packers' third running back, also suffered an injury, dislocated his shoulder. We don't know right now how long he's going to be out. And so that means right now, A.J. Dillon is the lone back in the Packers' backfield. And yesterday he was okay. He was fine. I mean, he wasn't great running the ball. 14 carries, 29 yards at 2.1 yards per carry. He honestly played a little bit better in the passing game, where he had 4 receptions for 32 yards, which was about 8 yards per catch. And so there's no doubt the Packers need to make some moves here at running back. There's a few different options right now. If we look at the Packers practice squad, we have Ellis Merriweather, who was added earlier this month, an undrafted guy who has no NFL experience. I'd assume they decide to elevate him to the active roster with these injuries. And then I would assume we make some kind of move at running back. There are a few different options of guys who already have experience here in Green Bay. Of course, Patrick Taylor was with the Packers earlier this season, and he is now on the Patriots practice squad, so we could potentially sign him. Also, Tyler Goodson is on the Colts practice squad. He was a guy who came into Green Bay back in 2022, had a really nice preseason. He even was competing for the third running back spot this training camp. And then, of course, Emmanuel Wilson beat him out. And me personally, I love Tyler Goodson. I've loved him since he was here, since he came to Green Bay, and we saw him last preseason. So my preferred pick would be to bring back Tyler Goodson, because I think he has some, he reminds me a little bit of Aaron Jones in the way that his shiftiness, his speed. I would like to see that move happen. Who knows if it will. And then finally, the last one that could make sense is James Robinson, who we did sign a little while earlier in this season and then released him a couple weeks ago. And so there are a few options of guys who already have experience in the Packers offense and their system. So, I mean, that would be the easiest fix. Or maybe Brian Gutekunst finds another guy out there, maybe on another practice squad, that they think could come in and play while we wait the return of Aaron Jones and Emmanuel Wilson. So that is the update at the running back position for the Packers. If you want more Packers content, subscribe down below, and I'll see you guys next time.